Amen. Speech. First of all, I want to thank my connect, the most important person with all due respect. Thanks to the duffel bag, the brown paper bag, the Nike shoe box for holding all this cash. Okay. Boys in blue who would grieve before the badge. Okay. The first pusher who ever made the stash. Okay. The rock boys in the building tonight. Hey. Oh, what a feeling I'm feeling like. Hey. Thanks to the lanes, niggas with bad aim. Thanks to a little change, I tore you out the game. Bullet wounds will stop your buffoonery. Thanks to the pastor rapping at your eulogy. To little Kim and them, you know the women friend who carry the work cross state for a gentleman. Yeah, thanks to all the hustlers, and most importantly you, the customer. The rock boys in the building tonight. Oh, what a feeling I'm feeling like. You don't even gotta bring your paper out. We the dope boys of the year. Drinks is on the house. The rock boys in the building tonight. Look at how I'm chilling, I'm killing this ice. You don't even gotta bring your purses out. We the dope boys of the year. Drinks is on the house.
We in the house. We in the house. Hey.
Let your hair down, baby. I just hit a score. Pick any place on the planet. Pick a shore. Take what the falls bigger than figure more. Cause they forgot to account what I did with the fraud. Pick a time, let's pick apart some stars. Pick a weekend for freaking for bigger falls. I figure frauds never hit a lick before. So they don't know the feeling when them things get across. Put your hand out the window. Feel a force. Feel a Porsche. Hit the frost. Ice cold. Shoes got no flaws. Drop got no top. You on the top floor. Pink rose. Think OJ. I get away with murder when I sling yay. Heron got less steps than Britney. That means it ain't stepped on. Dig me? The rock boys in the building tonight. Oh, what a feeling I'm feeling like. You don't even gotta bring your paper out. We the dope boys of the year. Drinks is on the house. The rock boys in the building tonight. Look at how I'm chilling. I'm killing this ice. You don't even gotta bring your purses out. We the dope boys of the year. Drinks is on the house. Red Porsches, red portraits, red guns if you dare come near the fortress. This apple sauces from the apple orchard. This kind of talk is only reserved for the bosses. Which means I get it from the crown. Which means you get it when I'm around. Rich niggas, black bar mitzvahs. Mazel tov is a celebration, bitches. L'chaim. I wish for you 100 years of success, but it's my time. Cheers, toast to crime. Number one D-boy, shame he can rhyme. The rock boys in the building tonight. Oh, what a feeling I'm feeling like. You don't even gotta bring your paper out. We the dope boys of the year. Drinks is on the house. The rock boys in the building tonight. Look at how I'm chilling, I'm killing this ice. You don't even gotta bring your purses out. We the dope boys of the year. Drinks is on the house.
We in the house.
The rock boys in the building tonight. Oh, what a feeling I'm feeling like. You don't even gotta bring your paper out. We the dope boys of the year. Drinks is on the house. The rock boys in the building tonight. Look at how I'm chilling, I'm killing this ice. You don't even gotta bring your purses out. We the dope boys of the year. Drinks is on the house.
We in the house. Hey.
Let that ride out. Bring them home back. Yeah. This is black superhero music right here, baby. American gangster. Taking flight. Coming to a town near you. As soon as I touch down, I just want y'all to start playing the horns like Hobie's home. Lukey, baby.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, as always, the one, the only, the motherfucking General Miguel Magallon. And as always, the president, the founder, the CEO of Magallon Entertainment. Good evening, ladies ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the podcast, America. Welcome back to the motherfucking podcast. It is a celebration tonight. It is a celebration around the world. It is a celebration across the entire Bitcoin community. Ladies and gentlemen, we almost fucking did it. Let's fucking go. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, we've been waiting. We have been patiently waiting to fucking go. Ladies and gentlemen, Bitcoin, 35,000, and you have permission to pull the fucking trigger, and let's fucking go. Ladies and gentlemen, what have I been saying for about a year and a half now? Almost 2 years, actually. Almost 2 fucking bloody, depressing, stressful, bullshit ass, bitch ass fucking years. What have I said since basically April, May, and June of last year, 2022? I said, 1, if Bitcoin breaks and falls below 30,000, we need to get out of here. We need to dump it, we need to let it go, and we just need to live with and accept the fact that she's a bipolar bitch. She's crazy, she's loca, she's a little bit fucked up in the head, she's psycho with it. She's fucking crazy, America. What do I always tell you about a bad bitch? What do I always tell you about bad bitches in the world? They might have the best pussy, but I tell you one thing, they is crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you, Bitcoin, she's a bad bitch. Bitcoin, she's sexy. Bitcoin, she fucking crazy, y'all. She's fucking crazy. She'll love you one day, she'll try to kill you the next. Okay, I'm telling you right now, America, Bitcoin will break your heart and then try to put it back together again. She crazy. She fucked up. She's not right. She's mentally ill. But we love her anyways, because she's a bad bitch. And that's who Bitcoin is. That's who she's always going to be. That's who she always will be. That's just who she is. We have to accept her for who she is. You have to accept her for what she is. You got to take her with the ups. You got to take her with the downs. You got to take the positive. You got to take the cons. You got to take the good days, and you got to love her on the bad ones too. And that is the story of Bitcoin. That is who she is. So when Bitcoin, and I don't want to fucking rehash old news, but, we kind of got to right now because we're in this inflection period. 2021, and I've said this time and time again, and I think I've owned up to it, and I think I talked about this at length in the General's personal message, part 1 and part 2. But look, 2021, that was supposed to be the year. That was supposed to be the moment we made history. That was when we were supposed to get married. That is when, for a lot of you guys listening to me right now this evening across the country and around the world, every single night on this podcast, that was the night that you guys fell in love with her for the first time. Most of you guys heard of Bitcoin back in the day, but none of you actually invested in Bitcoin until probably 2020 or 2021, right? I think that's how that's the story for most people. Most people, they found out about her. They found out about Bitcoin. They discovered Bitcoin. They knew about Bitcoin. They had a homie who told them about Bitcoin back in 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015. Most of you guys heard about Bitcoin back then. Most of you guys discovered, quote unquote, Bitcoin back then. Most of you guys heard about her and how she was being a bad bitch back in the day. She was being a little hoe and letting everyone tap that shit for $100. Most of you guys heard about her. You heard of Bitcoin. You knew about Bitcoin. Somebody told you about Bitcoin. Somebody you knew was probably buying some Bitcoin and tapping her cheeks when that shit was $100. And that was back in the day. That was during her hoe days, when that shit was cheap as shit. Nowadays, you gotta take her to a fancy dinner. You want to go, you want to pipe that pussy. Now she expensive. Now she 20, 30,000. But back in the day, let me tell you, America, back in the day, yay. Oh yeah, that shit was cheap as shit. That was when, it was easy to hit. That was when you could get that shit for $100 a Bitcoin, $200, $300, $400, $500 a Bitcoin. That's when she was letting everyone hit for free. Nowadays, like I said, you gotta put down a fucking mortgage payment. You gotta put down a home payment to get that shit. But it's okay. She's a grown woman now. You know what I mean? She's grown, she's matured, and she's a bad bitch. You know what I mean? She got the Botox, she got the lipo, she got the BBL, she got her hair done, she got her nails done, she got the new Tesla, she got the Bugatti, she got the Ferrari. She's come up in life. She's leveled up. She's on her grown woman shit. But back in the day, a lot of you guys had an opportunity to get that shit. And for one reason or another, you didn't. Either because you were stupid or because you were dumb or you thought that shit was whack or you thought it didn't make sense or, you know what I mean? Whatever it was. For one reason or another, 99.9% of people did not buy Bitcoin back in the day. And they always have excuses, oh, I didn't know how to do it, or nobody told me about it, or the process was confusing, or, you know what I mean, I didn't believe in it back then, or da-da-da-da-da, you know what I mean? Like, everyone has a reason they didn't buy Bitcoin back in 2013, 2014, 2015, 2011, whatever it is, I don't care, right? But you had your opportunity, and you didn't take your shot. Well, now we fast forward to the pandemic, 2020, 2021. Now Bitcoin's all the way to like 2, 3, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000. And now, when everyone's getting that stimmy money, now when everyone's getting that boosted unemployment bullshit money, now when everyone's getting that child tax credit money, now all of a sudden people want to be like, sheesh, you know what? She is a bad bitch. She looking good right now. Then everyone wanted to buy it. Then everyone wanted to hit it. Everyone wanted to put money on it. Everyone wanted to grab those ass cheeks. Everyone wanted to tap her cheeks. Now she's the main attraction, right? And everyone was putting money in it. And everyone was dumping money, putting the little stimulus check, the little 1,300, 1,400, 700 here, 700 there, a little boosted unemployment check everywhere. Y'all remember that shit? Right? Seems like a long time ago, but it really isn't. And, that was when everyone, finally said, enough is enough. I had an opportunity to buy it when it was $20. I didn't. I had an opportunity to buy it when it was $200. I didn't. I had an opportunity to buy it when it was $300, $400, $500, $600, $700. I fucking did it. And now, once we got to 2020, 2021, you guys discovered me. You discovered my podcast. You started listening to me. You started listening to my podcast. And I was putting my foot up your ass every single night on this podcast, telling you guys, screaming at you guys, ordering you guys to buy as many fucking Bitcoins as possible. And I remember that shit. Y'all remember. Shout out to all my day one subscribers. Shout out to all my OG subscribers. Shout out to all my first 100,000 subscribers. Y'all remember this shit. 2020, 2021, I was all up in that ass, screaming on the podcast to pull the motherfucking triggers. And I was begging you, literally begging you. Like, think about it. Think about sad this is. Another man has to beg you to buy more Bitcoins when it was $5,000, $10,000. You know how sad that shit is? But whatever. So I was on the podcast 2020, 2021. Even in the early stages of 2020. Again, I started my podcast January of 2020. And when that Bitcoin fell down all the way down to like 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, guess what? I said, buy more Bitcoins at 3,000, buy more Bitcoins at 4,000, buy more Bitcoins at 5,000, buy more Bitcoins at 6,000. Because you didn't have an excuse back then. Nowadays people say, well, I ain't got no money, General. I ain't got no fucking money. But when you did have money, when you was getting those stimulus checks, when you were getting those boosted unemployment checks, when you were getting those child tax credit checks, and you were getting your tax refund, sheesh. I mean, damn, bro. Come on, America. Y'all motherfuckers were getting lazy. Y'all was getting paid home to do nothing. Just stay at home and bullshit all day. Y'all was getting paid back in 2020. And so I said, y'all don't got an excuse no more. Y'all can't be sitting here telling me, oh, General, I ain't got no money. Nah, babe. Like, bro, you did. Like, literally, that's all you fucking had was money. You couldn't go nowhere because it was fucking lockdowns and businesses were closed and the strip club wasn't open and you couldn't do shit in Vegas for a while and then they closed down the beaches and you know what I mean? Like, there wasn't really a lot of things we could do back then, but you had money. And so, you discovered my podcast. You find out about the general. Your homie puts you on. Your coworker puts you on. You know what I mean? Your prima, your primo, your tia, your tío, your titiritia, your titiritio. Somebody in your life who was listening to me put you on and told you need to start listening to me. And what's the first thing I did in 2020, 2021? I was on the podcast every fucking night, hands on my fucking knees, screaming at you guys, like literally begging you hoes to buy some fucking more Bitcoins, because we don't know how long it's going to stay this cheap for this long. And back then, Bitcoin was only like $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. Then it went up to like $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, $9,000. And it went to like $10,000, $12,000. And all that time through 2020, I was just like, buy more Bitcoins, buy more Bitcoins. I don't care. Buy some ETH, buy some fucking, Dogecoin, buy something. Just don't spend your money on stupid shit. Don't spend your money on loose ass pussy. Don't spend your money chasing these loose ass hoes. Don't spend your money fucking drinking weed and smoking, drinking and smoking weed on the weekends with your fucking bitch ass homies. Don't spend your money on shit you're going to regret. Invest your money. Use it to fucking fix your credit score. Use it to boost your FICO score. Use it as a down payment somewhere. Use it to fucking, be productive somewhere. Invest your money. Buy some Bitcoins. Buy some ETH. Buy some crypto. Buy some Tesla, right? Like, invest your fucking money. That way in the future, you don't have to work for it, because money works for you. So, I was basically doing that throughout 2020, and that's when you guys kind of rediscovered Bitcoin, right? You've heard about Bitcoin back in the day. You knew about Bitcoin back in the day. Somebody tried to teach you about Bitcoin back in the day, but you didn't do it. And what's done is done. What's in the past is in the past, and we're going to leave it in the past. But now, once we got to 2020, 2021, it's like, bro, you ain't got no excuse now. So now you rediscovered Bitcoin, you discovered my podcast, and you started to get motivated for once in your fucking life. And you said, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to start investing in Bitcoin now. I'm going to start fucking with this ETH. I'm going to start, researching fucking crypto. I'm going to invest in Tesla stock because it's the future. And, look at Apple and look at Google. And, you're looking at all these stocks and shit. And you just say to yourself at some point in 2020, as it started to go higher and higher and higher and higher and higher, you're like, ooh, shit, this is the future. This is a bad bitch. Yo, General, I think she might be the one, bro. She might be the one, doggy. Sheesh. Because she a bad bitch, America. I mean, sheesh. Bad. She got, cute face, skinny waist, big ass titties, big ass nalgas cheeks for fucking days and weeks. I mean, you could pipe that shit for the rest of your life and be happy. She a bad bitch. And you guys said, you know what? I think it's time to fucking marry her. And we proposed to her. We gave her the wedding ring, and we told her, we want to be with you because we think you're going to be the one that's going to make us happy in the future. And all of a sudden, it keeps going higher, keeps going up. She smiles at you. She loves you. She kisses you. She blesses you. She fucking makes love to you. And all of a sudden, that shit hitting 15,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, 60,000. You over there like, oh my God, I'm so happy. That shit was a fucking blessing. That shit was an opportunity. That shit was fucking legendary. And then in April of 2021, you got into your first argument. General, don't tell me we fucked up. Nah, we didn't fuck up. We didn't do anything wrong. That bitch just crazy. And we got into an argument. And the argument in April of 2021 was, China said that they don't want anyone to invest in Bitcoin, and China doesn't like Bitcoin. China doesn't want Bitcoin. ¿Sabes qué? China's going to ban Bitcoin. And everyone's like, why would they do something? Like, why would they do this thing? That sounds dumb. That sounds stupid. Why is China so anti-Bitcoin right now? Right? And in this situation, China's like your father-in-law, where like you want to marry her, you want to love her, you want to have kids with her, and then here comes the father-in-law. Fuck this puto, he ain't got no money, he ain't got no job, nah baby, he a loser, fuck this puto. You're like, nah, fuck you bro, I'm gonna do something with my life. ¿Sabes qué? Si se puede, I'm gonna be somebody in life. But the father-in-law, he ain't really like you. He ain't really fucking with you. You know what I mean? He over here dogging you like, fuck this puto dog. You know, he don't want his little girl to marry you. You over here like, nah, baby, he's wrong about me. I'm gonna be somebody. I'm gonna make it, you know? And China was not fucking with it. China basically said no Bitcoin. We're gonna ban Bitcoin for everybody. And just by the way, as a side story, the reason China does not like Bitcoin is because China is a communist party. China is a communist country. China is a dictatorship ran by this dude named President Xi. And the reason China does not like Bitcoin is because Bitcoin puts power in the hands of the people, and it allows us to have control of our own money. It allows us to have control of our finances. It allows us to have financial and personal freedom. But with China, in a dictator country, in a communist country, they don't like Bitcoin because anything that allows people to have freedom, anything that allows people to be free, anything that takes away power from the government is seen as anti-Chinese. And so because China only wants you to use Chinese money, China only wants you to do business with Chinese companies, China only wants you to do things that's Chinese, they look at something as Bitcoin and say, oh no, this is giving people personal freedom. This is giving people financial freedom. This is teaching people financial literacy. This is putting power in the hands of the people. This is educating the people that there's other options out there, and there's way to do e-commerce, there's way to do business, and there's ways, to use other currencies. And China looked at that and said, this is a threat to our country. This is a threat to our government. This is a threat to our communist society. Oh, we can't be having this. No, fuck this, puto. Fuck Bitcoin and fuck you too. And so basically around April of 21, China came out and basically banned Bitcoin and said, no Bitcoin for anyone. Fuck you. And you guys know how China is. You know the business model. It's Bufu. Buy us, fuck you. That's how they operate around the world. That's their, how do I call it? That is basically their foreign policy. Every country has foreign policy. China's foreign policy is known as Bufu. Buy us, fuck you. We will basically make everything for you, but you will always be beholden to us because we control your entire supply chain moving forward. So, anyways, China bans Bitcoin in April of 2021. It goes down, and we get into our first argument. And Bitcoin, as much as we love her, as much as we want to marry her, as much as we want to settle down with her, as much as, we're hoping and praying she's the one and we want to stay with her, we get into a little argument. We get into a little spiff. We start fighting. We start getting angry. We start, we just start arguing, and it's always over some bullshit. You know what I mean? That's how it is in relationships. Sometimes you get into arguments. Sometimes you get into heated debates. Sometimes you get into these fights, and you don't even know what the fuck for. Sometimes you're just angry for no fucking reason. And we get into our first fucking beef. We get into our first, spiff. We get into our first, we get into our first argument. And Bitcoin goes from 60,000 all the way down to 30,000 in the summer of 2021. Y'all remember that shit? Yeah, y'all remember that shit. Want to know how I remember? Because back in the summer of 21, I remember when Bitcoin fell from 60,000 all the way down to 30,000. I think it was actually like 64,000 down to like 29,991, some shit like that. The entire way down from April to like July, I think it was, June, July of 2021, it just kept dumping and dumping and dumping and dumping and dumping and dumping. And I started reading my emails, and I started reading my text messages, and I started listening to my voicemails in the morning and at night. And that's when I discovered and I realized that most of you guys are a fucking bitch. Most of you guys are little bitches and hoes. Most of you guys ain't got the heart for this. Most of you guys ain't got the stomach for this. And most of you guys aren't meant for this. And I realized slowly but surely over time that most of my subscribers are just meant to be poor. Most of my subscribers are probably going to be poor forever. And a lot of people in the world are just broke ass bitches forever. You were born poor, you're going to die poor, and you're going to stay poor till the day you fucking die. Because anytime an investment goes down for any amount of time, in this case it only went down for like 3 months, but Bitcoin went down for 3 months, I probably lost like fucking 60% of my subscribers. Because in that 3 months, when Bitcoin goes from 64,000 down to 29,000, 60, almost 70% of subscribers were bitching and moaning and complaining. Oh, General, we fucked up. General, we shouldn't invested our money. General, fuck Bitcoin. General, what the fuck, General? Oh, General. Bro, shut the fuck up. You know, like, it goes down for 3 fucking months, and you guys just start bitching and complaining and bitching and complaining. Y'all sound like hoes. Y'all sound like fucking just nasty ass hoes. Sound like bitches right now. Bitcoin goes down 50% in 3 months, and y'all act like the world is over. Y'all act like it was like the worst opportunity ever. You guys act like, you know what I mean? Like your life is fucking over. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. But that's how dudes are, man. I'm telling you. I think Drake said it best. He's like, I know a bunch of bitches, and most of them aren't females. Like, it's the truth, man. A lot of dudes act like bitches these days. Like, something goes down 50% in 3 months, they literally curl up into a little ball and just start crying and complaining and, oh, woe is me. That's how dudes be these days. I don't fucking get it. It's like they have no testosterone at all. And I feel like all the women these days, they're the ones who have the balls. They're the ones who are running the relationships. They're the ones who are in charge these days. Like, you gotta fucking be kidding me. But anyways, so Bitcoin does that for like 2-3 months, right? Goes down 50%. And then all of a sudden, here comes the general coming out the gates. And what do I tell you? To buy fucking more. Buy more Bitcoins. Stack more Bitcoins. Accumulate more Bitcoins. Because I told you guys, sometimes, you know, when you're married, you're going to get into an argument. When you're married, you're going to get into a beef. When you're married, you're going to start fighting for no reason. But that's not a reason to get divorced. That's not a reason to leave that bitch. That's not a reason to fucking bail out. You know what I mean? That's how you build a relationship. That's how you stay in a relationship. That's how you grow a fucking relationship. You got to take it, the good and the bad, you know? So I tell you guys, this is an opportunity to buy more, stack more, hodl more, accumulate more, buy some more, buy some more, buy some more. You know what I mean? And this was a buying opportunity. And I said that in April of 21. I said that in May of 21. I said that in June of 21. And I said it all the way down to July of 2021. And sure enough, she came back to us. Sure enough, she came back home. Sure enough, we rekindled the relationship. And all of a sudden, August of 21, September of 21, October of 21, that shit starts to go higher and higher and higher and higher. And all of a sudden, everyone's like, oh shit, the roof is on fire. Oh my fucking God, America. When Bitcoin started to go back up again during the summer of 2021, that shit was amazing. That shit was legendary. And that shit was fucking biblical. And it keeps going, and it keeps going, and it keeps going. And all of a sudden it goes back up to what? 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 67, 68, 69K again. And everyone's happy. Everyone's excited. We're over here telling people about the wedding, telling people how we're going to get married, telling people how, you know, this is the one, telling people how we in love, telling people how we're going to fucking be together forever. It was fun. That was the moment we were going to make history. That was the moment we were going to tie the knot. That was the moment that was meant to fucking be forever. And Bitcoin was supposed to go all the way up to what? 100, 200, 300, 400K back in 2021. And then guess what happened? That bitch ripped our fucking heart off and tried to cut off our balls at night. She tried to kill us. She tried to shoot us. She tried to stab us in the heart that night. And the moment she did that, she ran off on us one more fucking time. Left us at the wedding. Left us chilling there, waiting for her, wondering if she was ever going to come back. And we were patient. We were patient. And in hindsight, being 2020, I wish we wasn't. But we were patient and we said, it's okay. It's okay. She's just nervous. She's just, you know what I mean? She has a lot of anxiety. She's a little fucked up right now, but it's okay. She just needs some space. She just needs some time by herself. And she's going to come back. She'll be back. And then I went all the way back down to 50,000. We didn't get nervous. Went all the way down to 45,000. Started to get a little bit more nervous. Went all the way down to 40,000. Now we're getting really nervous. Then goes all the way down to 35,000. And I'm like, all right, guys, now I'm getting super, super fucking nervous, man. Fuck. We're almost back to where we were in fucking July of 2021. Fuck, man. We're almost back all the way down to that 30,000 mark, man. Damn. Fuck. Bitch got me fucked up right now. And then by the time we got to April and May of the following year, last year, went all the way back down to 29,000, that $30,000 mark. And then that's when I said, all right, guys, this is it. We're either going to get a biblical bounce right here at 30,000 in the summer of 2022, just like we got in the summer of 2021, or this bitch is going to be gone for a while, and I don't know if she's ever coming back. I don't know when she's going to come back. I don't know if she's going to come back, and I don't know how long it's going to be until she comes back. And I'm not going to sit around here with my dick in my hand forever. At some fucking point, we're going to have to just move on and just accept the fact that she's going to be gone and she's going to be away for a while. We're going to hope she comes back, but we're going to be prepared if we have to move on and find another new bitch in life. 30,000, guys. That is the fucking mark. And I told you guys last year in April of 2022, when the Fed was coming out saying we're just going to keep hiking and hiking and hiking and we don't give a fuck about this economy. We're just going to keep hiking interest rates through the fucking roof and we're not going to stop until we fucking completely kill inflation and blah, blah, blah and this and that. And we're just going to keep hiking and hiking and hiking and hiking. And, you know, we're going to do whatever it takes. Even if we cause a recession, we're going to do whatever it motherfucking takes to kill inflation and bring it back down to 2% again. And I think that's why Bitcoin ran off. I think that's why Bitcoin got scared. And I think that's why Bitcoin fucking ran away for fucking ever. And when Bitcoin broke below 30,000, when it broke below that 20,991, I said, guys, it's time to leave her. Guys, it's time to bail. Now, I'm not saying we're going to leave forever. What I am saying is, this bitch is going to be gone for a while. I think it's time we sell our positions. We offload the positions. We dump the positions. We put aside the positions. And we forego our positions. And I told you guys to sell all your Bitcoins when it was 30,000. And I said, because if we break $30,000 as support, which was the low in 2021, then ladies and gentlemen, it's time to let her go. I know it's going to be hard. I know it's going to be difficult. I know it's going to be sad because you guys love her. You guys fell in love. You guys thought she was the one. You guys wanted her to be the one forever. You wanted to marry her. You wanted to have kids with her. You wanted her to be the fucking special one. You wanted her to be like Neo, the one. The chosen one. Because you would put all your money, for those of you who listen to me, and you were buying Bitcoins at 5,000, buying Bitcoins at 6,000, buying Bitcoins at 4,000, buying Bitcoins at 3,000, buying Bitcoins at 9,000, buying Bitcoins at 10,000, buying Bitcoins at 20,000. And for you guys to see that shit just go higher and higher and higher and higher and higher, all the way up to 69,000, you're like, oh my God, I'm achieving personal freedom. I'm generating personal wealth. I'm achieving financial freedom. I'm achieving financial flexibility. I am making money, not having to work right now. And for her to fall all the way down to 30,000 again, that low in 2021, we all wanted that bounce. We all wanted her to recover. We all wanted her to come back. You know, we missed her. We loved her. We wanted to be with her. And we wanted her to fulfill her destiny, to go up, not just back up to 69,000. We wanted her to be the bad bitch that she is. We wanted her to go up to 100,000, 140,000, 150,000, 160,000. Fuck it. Might as well go up to fucking 300,000, 400,000 and break off $500,000. That's what we wanted for her. That's what we needed from her. That's what we expected from her. That's what we had hoped for her. That's how much we believed in her. But just like any other bad bitch in the world, sometimes they let you down. Sometimes they break your heart. Sometimes they try to chop your dick off at night. Sometimes they try to fucking cut your balls off. And sometimes they just rip your fucking heart open. And she left. We don't know where. We don't know for how long. And we don't know fucking, if and when she's going to return. And what she's going to be like when she comes back home. But I told you guys, I'm not going to sit around and wait all fucking day. We got to move on with our lives. We got to go and look forward to our future. Even if it's without her. And I know it's going to be hard. I know it's going to be difficult. I know you guys are going to be bitching and complaining all along the way. Because some of you guys are just bitches like that. If I don't give you guys a ticker symbol or a stock that goes up every single fucking day, you get mad at me. If I don't double and triple your portfolio every 6 months, you get mad at me. If I don't double your fucking money every 2 weeks, you get mad at me. If I don't give you a fucking flyer or a nuclear or a fucking, a rocket that goes up fucking 100% a week, you get mad at me. So I get it. But I told you guys it's time to offload. It's time for you guys to dump her. It's time for you guys to let her go. It's time for you guys to fucking move on. And it's time for us to fucking move forward in life. And I told you guys to sell all your Bitcoins at 30,000 in April of 2022. And I said, look, let's take a profit. Let's cash out. For those of you guys who listened to me and were buying it when it was 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000, 11,000, 12,000, 15,000, and 20,000, you're all going to cash out a profit. For those of you guys who came late to the fucking party because you didn't want to show up early and you were buying your Bitcoins at 40, 50,000, I said, look, we're going to sell it at 30. You're going to take a small loss, but hopefully next time you listen and next time you jump in on the next train and we'll get in early. And I'll make it up to you guys like that. So we execute. We sell all the Bitcoins at 30,000 April of last year. And what happened? Come to find out, Bitcoin keeps going down. Bitcoin keeps running away. Bitcoin keeps getting lost. Bitcoin keeps falling down. And Bitcoin keeps fucking spiraling out of control. And Bitcoin goes from 30K, where we sold it at, and it goes down to 25. Then it goes down to 24. Then it goes down to 21. Then it goes down to 19. Then it goes down to 17. Then it goes down to 16. Then it goes all the way down to 15.5 last year. And last year, December, was it like 10 months ago? Something like that, right? December of 2022. Bitcoin hits a fucking new low in December of last year at around 15.6, 15.5, 15K. And the Fed is out there last year. And what did the Fed keep saying? We're still hiking interest rates. We're still fucking hurting the economy. And we're still out to kill inflation. And everyone who loves Bitcoin, everyone who cares about Bitcoin, everyone who wants what's best for Bitcoin is looking at it. And Bitcoin is like 15K. It went down 50% from where we sold it at. 50%. 50 motherfucking percent discount from where we sold it at. I personally claim that as a victory. But it's still sad to see. Something that should have been 150K is now only 15K. That's kind of sad. That's kind of disrespectful. It's really depressing. Am I right? So now all of a sudden, we start off the new year. And just like everyone else, Bitcoin wants to come out and say, new year, new me. I'm a changed person. And she comes out 15K to start the year. And all of a sudden, she starts pumping up again. Goes out, go get some surgery, go get some little lipo, little Botox, little BBL, start making her ass, look fat again. Start making her titties look perky again. Starts doing her hair and nails again. Starts going to the gym, working out, trying to get a six-pack again. Posting selfies at the gym again, trying to get those leggings, make her legs look thick again. All of a sudden, she's putting in work. All of a sudden, she's putting in that effort. All of a sudden, she's looking good again. And all of a sudden she starts pumping up. 15K, she goes back up to 16. Then she goes back up to 17. Then she goes back up to 18. Then she goes back up to 19. Then she goes back up to 20, 21. Then she hits 24K. And she has some setbacks along the way. Don't get me wrong. You know, she slipped. She fucked up a little bit, hurt her knee, went back down to 21, went back down to 18, 19. And then guess what? She got her fat ass back up. And she went back up to 21, 22, 23, 24 again. And she keeps grinding and grinding, and she's putting in work, and she's putting in effort, and she's doing the process, and she out there. She lifting weights. She doing squats. You know what I mean? She trying to make her ass look fat again. Like she really putting in that work. I'm like, okay, I see you, Bitcoin. I see you. I'm going to pretend like I don't notice you, but I see you in the corner of my eye. I see you putting in work. I see you trying to fucking improve yourself again. Okay. We'll see. Bitcoin goes back up to 25. Then it goes back up to 26. Then it goes back up to 27. And we over here like, oh shit. I think she might be coming home again. I think she might be ready to come home. I think she might be ready to try this again. I think she might be ready. And then she goes back down to like 22, 23, 24. We're like, it's okay. Watch her get back up again. Guess what she did? She got her fat ass and fat titties back off the ground again, and she got up again. And then I think this was May and June of this year. Because April, go figure, April of 2023, right? The 1 year anniversary from when we fucking left that bitch and said, we gone, we done with you. April of 2023, she hits 30K again. She went back up to 30. And I said, ooh, she's back up to 30? Ooh, man, maybe she's ready for this shit again. Maybe we should take her back in again. But then I said, nah, I don't believe her. I feel like she's faking it. I feel like she's lying to me. I feel like she's on that bullshit again. I feel like she's just telling me what I want to hear, telling me what I need to hear, telling me what she thinks I need to hear just for her to get back with me again, just so she could fucking leave me again. So I told you guys, 2023, this year, I said, I'm not taking her back in until not when she hits 30K again. I need her to go up to like 34, 35K again. I need to know this shit is legit. I need to know this shit is real. I need to know that she loves me. That she's not just saying it, but she actually fucking means it. So Bitcoin goes up to 30K in April of this year, the 1 year anniversary. She comes back, tries to come in our heart again, tries to tell us she loves us again, trying to tell us that, you know what I mean, that's old news and to just accept her again. And I said, nah, bitch, get on your hands and knees and tell me you mean it. Because I was ready to marry you. I was ready to be with you. I was ready to spend the rest of my life with you. I was ready to devote myself to you. I was ready to have kids with you. I wanted to be with you. You were supposed to be something special. We were supposed to go up to 300, 400, 500K together. We were supposed to accomplish all types of shit together. And you left me. You left me in my moment of need, when inflation was out of control, when the economy was starting to roll over, when prices were getting expensive, when everything was getting expensive, and when we were dealing with a lot of fucking bullshit in this country. I needed you to go to 100K. I needed you to go to 200, 300, 400. I needed you to hit 500,000. I need you to cash me outside. And what did your bitch ass do? You fucking left me. Without warning, without a fucking message. You didn't call, you didn't text message me, you didn't leave me a voicemail, you didn't leave me a note at the front door. You just packed your things and leave. And you just kept going down. And if it wasn't for my big homie, the General Magallon, if it wasn't for the big homie, the General, who taught me to fucking leave and not fucking stay waiting for your ass like a dumbass, you know, I'd still be out there at the fucking wedding. So now you over here at 30K and you want to fucking tell me you love me. You want to tell me that you're ready to be committed to me. You trying to tell me and convince me that you the one and you a changed person and you year and you me. Nah, bitch. Same loose pussy to me. Fuck out of here with that shit. So I told you guys, man, I don't care if she goes back up to 30K again. 1 year anniversary, April 2023. I said, fuck that bitch. Make her fucking work extra. Make her go the extra mile. Make her go the extra distance. Put her on her hands and fucking knees and make her tell me she loves me. because I was on my hands and knees when I was proposing with her with that wedding ring. So now she could return the favor and get on hers. And Bitcoin hit 30K, and what she do? She went back down again. She goes to 30K, April of 2023, right? The 1 year anniversary from when I told y'all to leave that bitch and just fucking walk away because she ain't nothing but trouble and she ain't going to be back for a while. Guess what? It took her a year to come back home. And now she's over here with an apology talking about new year, new me. Nah, bitch. Same loose pussy. The fuck out of here. I don't trust you. I need reparations for that bullshit. So it hits 30K, and then what to do? Just like I fucking warned you. Goes back down to 29, goes back down to 28, goes back down to 27, goes back down to 26, goes down all the way to 25K by the time we got to June. Well, ain't that a bitch? April of 2023, it goes back up to 30K, and then June of 2023, it goes down all the way down to 25K. That's funny because April of 2021, it went up to like 60K, and then June of 2021, it went all the way down to 29K. It feels like every April, she's all pumping us up with love and telling us she loves us, telling you she the one, telling you that it's over, telling you that, new year, new me, telling you that, you know what I mean? Like, please forgive me, and I'm not the same person who I used to be, and we can still be together, and da-da-da-da-da. She's trying to tell you all that shit, man. And then every spring, basically, from April to June, she fucking lets us down. She runs away. She be on that bullshit again. And she tries to break our heart again. And so this year, the 1 year anniversary, April, right? That's why I said April 2022. I said, nah, I don't trust this bitch. Is breaking below 30,000, which was at 2021 low. I said, nah, bro, she breaks down below 30,000, she ain't coming back again. She gonna be gone for a while. You need to let her ass go. Bye, Felicia. Deuces. Peace. Peace out. Fuck off. Right? And I told y'all to let her go last April. And guess what? Last June, she went all the way down to the flow. 20K. 15K. 16K. 17K. 18, 19, 21K. So April of last year, when she broke below that 30K low from, July of 21, April of 2022, when she broke that 30K low and I told you guys to sell and dump and offload all your Bitcoin and let that bitch go, by the time we got to June, that shit just kept hitting the flow all the way until fucking December. So yeah, 1 year anniversary, here we go. April of 23, she has a big run up to start the year, just like she did in 21. And I told you don't trust that hoe. And guess what she do? She do what hoes do. They always fucking disappoint. And then, I told you guys, sometimes you just gotta let a hoe be a hoe. Sometimes you just gotta let a hoe be a hoe. A hoe. And she went down in June of this year, all the way back to 25K. And I said, damn, you did something similar in 21, you did something similar in 2022, and now you're just fucking repeating old behaviors, past patterns, doing the same bullshit over and over and over and over again. Here we are in 2023. I'm telling y'all, man, sometimes you just can't trust these hoes. But then guess what happens? Just like 2021, she hits that low in June, July, and all of a sudden she back off to the races and she goes higher and higher and higher. And by the time we got to July, she back at 30K again, knocking on the door. Knock, 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 knock. I'm over there like, man, what the fuck you want? The fuck your pussy want with me? The fuck you want, Felicia? What you want? What you knocking at the door for? What? You want some old dick? Told you can't have it. Okay? Nah. I already piped it, and the homie, the big general, he told me to leave it. We on to new bitches. We on to better things. We on to some of this, this juicy shit out here. We ain't fucking with you no more. General said you gotta prove it. General said you gotta get on your hands and knees and beg me for forgiveness. General said not to trust you no more. That we need you to prove it. Because every single time we give you forgiveness, every single time we try to forgive you, every single time we try to trust you, every single time we want to be with you, every time we want to forgive you, You keep running off again and fucking all these other dirty ass people. Like, nah, girl, nah. You gotta stop it. You gotta quit your hoe ass ways. You know, and like the general said, sometimes you just gotta let a hoe be a hoe. And right now, you still on your fucking hoe ways. So nah, I'm not opening the door for you. No, no, no. Better get on your hands and knees and beg for forgiveness. Otherwise, I'm not letting you in. I'm just not. I'm not gonna do it. The homie bit, the big General Magallon said it's forbidden. So nah, we ain't trusting you for shit right now. And she got mad. She left, and guess what? By the time we went back to August of 2023, literally 2 fucking months ago, check the fucking chart. Women lie, numbers don't. Check the fucking chart. 2 months ago, August of 2023, this motherfucking calendar year. What that bitch do? Fell back to the motherfucking flow. Went from 30,000 all the way back down to 29, all the way back down to 28, all the way to 27, 26, all the way back down to 25K on that nasty ass flow. I told you, man. Damn. This bitch be on that bullshit sometimes, America. On that motherfucking bullshit. She went all the way back down to 25K, hit the flow one more time, let a hoe be a hoe. And I said, all right. Told y'all not to trust her. Y'all like, damn, General, you right. Feels like every time, General, she tries to make us fall in love. Every time, General, she tries to make us believe. Every time, General, she tries to make us think she's the motherfucking one. She always takes off on me. Leaves me stranded at the altar looking like a pendejo. Sitting there with the wedding ring thinking, damn, I thought she was the one. I thought she was special. I thought she was a miracle. I thought she was a blessing from God. I thought she was the one I was going to spend the rest of my life with forever. And that bitch left me to go fuck the homies. You gotta be kidding me. Sheesh. But America, don't tell me you don't see shit like this play out in the hood every day. Don't tell me you don't hear stories like this play out in the barrio every other fucking day. Don't tell me bitches like this don't be out here in LA. Don't be like that out there in the ATL. Don't be like that out here in Vegas. Don't be like that out in Texas. Don't be like that out in New York. Don't be like that out in San Diego. Don't be like that out in Miami. Don't be like that out in Puerto Rico. Don't be like that all over the world. Sometimes hoes is just motherfucking hoes. You pipe them and you leave them. Except this hoe right here, she want to tell us that she changed her ways. She want to tell us that she different. She want to tell us that she's special. She want to say new year, new me. She want to convince you to spend the rest of your life with her forever. And you over there like, I don't know. Because the one, the only, the motherfucking General said if she really loved you, if she really meant it, if she really wanted to be with you, that she would be willing to get on her hands and motherfucking knees, America. And I'm telling you right now, she ain't done that shit so far. So the question is, what do we do now? Because about 2 weeks ago, America, literally 2 fucking weeks ago, here come this bitch again knocking at the door. Here come this bitch over there. Knock, 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 knock. Baby, is you home? And I'm over here looking at this bitch like, oh, no, she didn't. She done came back one more fucking time for a 3rd time this year, knocking at the door. Breaks up to 30,000. Hit 30,000 in April, that 1-year anniversary from when we left her. When we had to let her go, we had to dump her on the side of the road, put her shit in a fucking trash bag, dump it in the front yard, offset that shit, offload that shit. Y'all remember, April 2022. Said, gotta let that bitch go. If she breaks below 30K, we can't take it no more. Gotta take out a fucking profit. I told y'all to buy it when it was 3K. Told y'all to buy it when it was 4K. Told y'all to buy it when it was 5K. Told y'all to buy it when it was 6K. Shit, I told y'all to buy it when it was 12K, 15K, 16K, 17K, 20K, 30K, 40K, 50K. I mean, damn. Told you guys to do nothing but buy it as much as you could for basically 2 fucking years. Some of y'all listen to me and some of y'all stay poor. But I told y'all on that 1 year anniversary, she gonna come back one day and she gonna come knocking on the door and she gonna be there with those fake ass titties and that fake ass smile and that fake ass personality with that loose ass pussy and that bullshit one more fucking time. And I told you guys, don't open the door. Don't trust that hoe. Cause all she's gonna do is try to break your heart one more motherfucking time. And guess what? 1 year anniversary, April 2023, this year, hits 30K, goes back down to 25. Then June, July 2023, this calendar year, goes back to 30K and hits 25 one more motherfucking time. 2 weeks ago. 2 fucking weeks ago. What do you know? Here comes that same hoe knocking at the door. Knock, knock. Baby, let me in. I'm like, hell no. No. Most people try and borrow a cup of coffee, borrow some sugar. You want me to give you the wedding ring? Hell no. Fuck no. Bye. Bye. If you really love me, you'll get on your hands and knees and beg me to take you back. But she ain't done that shit. She refuses to. Well, sure enough, she bent the fucking knee 2 weeks ago. She took a knee. And in the last 5 days, she hit 30K. She got up to 31. She rallied up to 32. She got to 33. She got to 34. And now all of a sudden, ladies and gentlemen, she's almost at 35K. One more motherfucking time, America. She almost hit my price target. And I told y'all, if this bitch hits 35 fucking K, I'll believe her. If this hoe taps 35K and breaks above, I'm not talking a little tap. I'm not talking about a little smoochy kiss. I'm not talking about, you know what I mean, I'll let you put the tip inside. No. I want to put the whole motherfucking dick inside you. If she don't break above 35K, then I don't trust this hoe. You know what she did? This bitch had the nerve. She had the audacity, America. The unmitigated gall. I think she listens to this podcast low-key. This bitch right here had the fucking balls to literally kiss 35K and then try to come back down again. I said, this bitch right here, America. I can't believe it. I can't make this shit up. I can't handle it no more. It's not good for my heart. It's not good for my heart. She playing with my emotions, and she know it too. She know it. I'm telling you, she a bad bitch, but she a mean hoe. This bitch right here. I said for the last year and a half, I'm not going to take her back. I'm not going to open that door, and I refuse to let her back in my life until she gets on her fucking hands and knees and begs for fucking forgiveness for leaving me at the altar in November of 2021, looking like a dumbass, looking like a puto, looking like a fucking pendejo in front of all my friends and family and all the fucking subscribers around the world when I was out here talking about she was the one, she was special, that I was going to spend the rest of my life with her, that we were going to get married and we were going to have kids and we were going to settle down and we were going to buy a home together, and that bitch was going to go to 100K, a 200K, a 300K, a 400K, a 500K, and break $500,000 together. And she left me there, stranded at the altar, looking like a fucking dumbass. Nah, bitch. You want my love? You want my forgiveness? You want me to let you back in the home? You want me to let you back in my heart? You want me to let you back in my soul? Get on your fucking hands and knees and beg for forgiveness. I'm not opening the fucking door till you hit 35K and you stay that way, ho. This bitch knocked for a third time this year at 30K 5 days ago. Check the chart. Women line numbers don't. She got up to 31. She got up to 32. She got up to 33. She got up to 34. She got up to $34,999.99. I can't believe this hoe. She knocked on the door and she fucking kissed me on the fucking lips. Mwah. And then she walked outside the door. She kissed 35K. She kissed it on the cheek. A kiss. That's all she did. No hug. No I love you. No I missed you. No please forgive me, mi amor. You know what I mean? Please. No, nothing. She gave me a kiss on the cheek. And then she left. And then she went all the way back down to 32, 33K flow one more fucking time. And I'm over here like, this bitch, America. Oh my fucking God, man. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. She kissed me on the cheek and walked outside the door. And now she's all the way back down to 33, 34. And now I got all these subscribers, all these text messages, all these fucking emails blowing me up every day. General, she did it. She hit 35K. She's back. We back in business. Let's fucking unload. Let's take her back in. Let's embrace her. Let her in through the door, General. She's home. She's fucking home. Sabes que she made it, General. She fucking made it. And everyone on Twitter, everyone on Facebook, everyone across the motherfucking world is saying, General, let her home. Bring her home. And everyone is celebrating. Everyone is enthusiastic. Everyone is throwing a motherfucking party. Because this bitch kissed me on the cheek at 35K and said me, Amor, I'm fucking home. And I'm looking at this bitch like, oh my God. I want to believe it. I want to embrace you. I want to hug you. I want to kiss you so badly. But damn. At the end of the day, I know you just a hoe. Even though the world loves them, wants to embrace them, and wants to let them fucking home. And that is why everyone on Twitter, everyone on Facebook, everyone on TikTok, everyone on Instagram, everyone on social media around the world, saying the worst is over, the lows are done, and it's time to bring her fucking home. And the party has already begun. Take a listen of what's going on in the Bitcoin community right now as we speak. This is the vibes in the Bitcoin community when it comes to Bitcoin knocking at the fucking door. Take a listen.
London, hey, sing this shit. Put it out. Hey, hey, bust it off. What you say? Hey, sing that shit. I'm a king. I got them mojo deals. We been trying to. What she do? Hey, tell them wipe a nigga. Chill. I will never tell my. All I really wanna. I was that bad. What is that shit? London, hey, sing this shit. Put it out. Hey, hey, bust it off. What you say? Hey, sing that shit. I'm a king. I got them mojo deals. We been trying to. What she do? Hey, tell them wipe a nigga. Chill. I will never tell my. All I really wanna. I was that bad. What is that shit?
Ladies and gentlemen, I can't make this shit up. This is what we're going through. This is a bipolar, dysfunctional, fucked up in the head, fucked up in the main brain, fucked up relationship we're in right now, America. Damn. And what makes this worse is that I actually love this hoe. I'm in love with this bad bitch. I love her. I love her. I really fucking do. I want to own Bitcoin forever. I want to own Bitcoin for eternity. I want to own Bitcoin for the rest of my life. And I'm not just hoping that it goes to the moon, bitch. I'm here to ride Bitcoin through the entire fucking universe. I'm here to take it through the galaxy. I want to ride the whole solar system together. Fuck the moon. Give me the fucking galaxy. Give me the fucking universe. Give me the fucking metaverse. I want to ride Bitcoin for forever. I want to spend the rest of my life with her. I want to spend eternity with her. I fucking love her, America. I really, really, really do. She's the one. And I know she is. I know she's the one. And she knows I love her. And I know deep down inside somewhere she loves me. But I also know she a hoe sometimes. And sometimes you gotta let a hoe be a hoe. I just can't fucking take her. No matter how much I want to open that door, no matter how much I want to let her in my life again, no matter how much I want to embrace her, no matter how much I want to hug her, no matter how much I want to fuck her, I need her to beg me for forgiveness. Because she was the one, not me, who left all of us stranded at the fucking altar, at the fucking wedding, like a fucking dumbass, like a fucking pendejo, like a pinche baboso, standing there like a fucking idiot, telling all our friends, telling all our family, telling all the coworkers, telling all the homies, taking everyone we know, Bitcoin's going to the moon, we're gonna hit 100K by November, 200K by December, 300K by the new year, 400K by January, 500,000 by February. Oh, 2021, we was in love, we was fucking with this hoe, we love this hoe. Woo! That was my hoe. Fucking love that bitch. We fucking bragged about her. We talked about her. We promoted her. We embraced her. We loved her. We introduced her to our family. I brought her home to my mama's house. I told everyone about her. Everyone. She left me fucking stranded. Nah. I'm not saying that makes us enemies. But that means I'm fucking scarred right now. And it's hard for me to believe that she's changed who she was. It's hard for me to believe that she's changed her whole ass ways. It's hard for me to believe that after only a year and a half, she's ready to be faithful now. She's ready to be a married woman now. That she's willing and ready to fucking take on this life now. And finally go up to 100K, 200K, 300K, 400K, 500,000 right now. Right now? Why? Because the Fed's almost done raising interest rates? Oh, what, you think that means they're going to start cutting rates anytime soon? You think the Fed is going to pivot today, tomorrow, next week? You think interest rates are going lower anytime soon? You think the Fed is going to cut anytime soon? You think inflation is really going to go back down to 2% anytime soon? You think central and global banks around the world are going to be cutting rates anytime soon? You think the economy's getting better anytime soon? Because every time I message your broke ass, all I hear from subscribers, all I hear from clients, all I hear from VIPs is everyone's broke as fuck. Everyone's struggling right now. Everyone's depressed right now. Everyone's stressed out right now. Everybody got some bullshit going on right now. Every single motherfucking time. I text message, I call, I hit up any of you listening to my podcast right now. Y'all tell me the same damn thing. I'm struggling, I'm broke, I'm stressed, I'm depressed, and I got financial anxiety right now. All y'all living at your mama's house. All y'all living with your in-laws. All y'all living with some dirty ass roommates right now. All of y'all broke as fuck right now. All of y'all stressed out right now. All y'all struggling right now. All of y'all, most of y'all barely surviving right now. All of y'all telling me you are experiencing a recession right now. All of y'all keep preaching and telling me how hard it is for y'all right now. I got war stories for fucking days in the trenches. People out here telling me their mama's struggling, their daddy's struggling, their aunts are struggling, their uncles are struggling, their cousins are struggling, their families are struggling, their co-workers are struggling, their friends are struggling, their hoes are struggling, the homies are struggling, they're struggling, their kids are struggling, their grandkids are struggling, their neighbors are struggling. Everyone in your fucking life is struggling. Everyone in your fucking life is barely surviving. Everyone in this motherfucking economy is going through it right now. But don't worry. Bitcoin's going to take us to the moon when? Tomorrow? Next week? Next month? 100K coming soon? Going to the moon? Time to go back and buy the spacesuit soon? Nah, America. if I'm just being honest, and you know me, I'm honest, I'm ruthless, I'm brutal. I just don't care. I'm a fucking vicious wartime general, and I tell you what the world is, not the way it should be, but the way the world motherfucking is. I just don't see it. I just don't trust it. I can't trust it. And I want to trust it, America. I really fucking do. From the bottom of my heart, the bottom of my soul, I pray to God every fucking night that the worst is over, that the economy's going to get better again soon, and all you guys are going to have money to take your kids to Disney or Six Flags or Universal, and everyone's going to be balling out of control, and everyone's going to be spending money again soon, and all you guys are going to be able to fucking afford your own homes, and you know what I mean? Everyone's going to be happy with a jacuzzi and a pool, and everyone's going to say they fucking made it in life. Like, man, I want to believe that the worst is over. I want to believe that it's rainbows and unicorns. I want to believe that the Fed is going to pivot soon. But I just don't. I don't trust Bitcoin right here. And it's not because I don't believe in her in the long run. I think in the long run she will come home. I think in the long run she will break above 35,000. I think in the end she is going to fucking, become an honest woman and stop being a hoe. Be loyal, be faithful, be fucking ride or die, for all of us. I think in the long term, she is the future. I think in the long term, she will hit 100K, 200K, 300K soon. I think in the next 5 to 10 years, she could be worth $1 million of Bitcoin. I really, really fucking do. But if you're asking me right here, right now, in this specific moment in time, from now until the end of the year, right here, right the fuck now, America, if you were to ask me for my honest, raw, honest fucking opinion, should you trust her? Should you marry her? And should you let her in through the fucking door? As I record this clip right now, this evening, in this specific moment in time, I'm not talking about next year. I'm not talking about the next decade. I'm talking about right here, right fucking now, this evening, as you guys listen to my podcast at night. Nah. I'm still not opening the door. And I get it. She kissed me on the cheek. She called me amor. She hit 35K for just a kiss on the cheek. And then she did what she always did. She does what she always does. She runs away and hits the fucking flow. And I record this clip right now. Bitcoin's trading what? 33, 34? It's not enough for it to just kiss me on the cheek and hit 35. I need you to break above 35 and stay above 35. I need you to actually fucking convince me that the worst is over. That we're not going back down to fucking 15, 20K one more time. Because I have a family right now. I'm not just talking about at home. I'm talking about 150,000 subscribers around the world. And a lot of them are bitches right now. A lot of you listening to me are bitches right now. Because I know one thing for sure. If I come out on this podcast tonight, this evening, and I tell every single one of my subscribers to put all their money they have in Bitcoin right now, and to buy it right here at 33, 34, and then 2 months from now, it goes back down to 15, 20K one more time and hits that fucking floor, guess what they're going to do? They're going to be mad at me. They're going to be pissed off at me. They're going to be irritated at me. They're going to yell at me. They're going to blame me. And they're going to say, General, once again, you fucked me. Once again, you let me down. Once again, you led me astray. Once again, you fucked up my account. Once again, you know what I mean? Like, it's all going to be my fault. So I got to be careful because I know I'm dealing with bitch-ass hoes. People who say they're long-term, but they're really not because they're not built like that. They ain't got the stomach like that. They ain't got the balls like that. And they're not willing to go to war like that. Everyone says they're a soldier until it's time to fucking pull the trigger. Everyone says they're built like that till it's time to fucking jump in the hoopty and ride. Everyone says they're that guy until it's time to strap on a bulletproof vest and fucking ride. So I know now, moving forward, I'm dealing with a lot of bitch-ass people. And most of you listening, you're not built like this. You're not built like that. You're not like that. And if I tell you to put all your fucking money right now and go 100% Bitcoin at 33, 34K right now, and this shit drops back down to 15, 20K from now until the end of the year, all you're going to do is fucking bitch about that. All you're going to do is fucking complain about that. And all you're going to do is try to blame me because of that. And because I know you guys aren't like that, because I know you're not built like that, and I could tell some of you guys are bitches like that, based on what happened in the stock market last year, I can't fucking roll like that. So no, I am not authorizing the use of pulling the triggers at 34,000. I am not giving you guys quote unquote permission to go all in on Bitcoin. I am not recommending Bitcoin. I am not advising Bitcoin. I am not rolling with Bitcoin. I am not buying more Bitcoins. And I am not telling you guys or anyone to pull the trigger right now on Bitcoin. What I am doing is telling you once again to make that bitch get on her fucking hands and knees and beg me for forgiveness. Because right now, I see an economy that's trash. Right now, I see an unemployment rate that's going higher. Right now, I see Jay Powell and the Federal Reserve that's a bunch of dumbasses that continue to whoop the dog shit out of inflation and whoop the dog shit out of this economy in the process. I see mortgage rates that are fucking killing real estate agents across the country. Higher mortgage rates aren't killing home prices, they're killing real estate agents nationwide. Interest rates are killing customers. Interest rates are killing consumers. Interest rates that are killing small businesses, small, medium, and large. I see inflation that is sticky and remains above 3%. I see a Fed that, in my opinion, is probably going to have to increase interest rates, probably another 0.5%. I see a Federal Reserve around the world that just believes they haven't done enough to bring inflation back down to 2%. I hear bulls that are saying that they need to accept 3% as a new 2%. And I see bears that are saying they're not going to accept 3%. They're just going to keep whooping the dog shit out of the global economy until they get it back down to 2%. I see consumers, I see average Americans, and I see average customers around the world that are getting their asses broken in half because of inflation and because of higher interest rates and a slowing economy. I see people everywhere struggling. I see people everywhere barely surviving. I talk to friends, families, neighbors, co-workers, whatever you want to call them. I talk to fucking everybody in this country. And they're telling me from San Antonio, Texas, to Wisconsin, to Wyoming, to New York, to Kansas City, to San Diego, to San Francisco, to fucking Honolulu, all the way down to Miami, all the way down to Puerto Rico, and all the way up north to fucking Ohio. I talk to subscribers all across the country and all around the motherfucking world. And they tell me daily, this economy is bad. This economy is trash. This market is dog shit. The economy is bullshit. And these numbers are fake as fuck. Because everyone I know, everyone I talk to, and everyone they talk to, and everyone they know are telling me they're struggling, telling me they're frustrated, telling me that in many cases they're honestly low-key, high-key, barely surviving in this market. And you guys know it, and I know it too. Because when I look in your bank account, most of you guys are broke. When I look at most of your guys' checking account, you ain't got no money. Most of you guys listening to me right now are drowning in debt. Most of you guys listening to me right now are drowning in bills. Most of you guys right now are working 30, 40, 50 hours a week, and it's still not enough to pay your bills. It's still not enough to buy a home. It's still not enough to fix your credit score and boost your FICO score no more. Most of you guys are just fucking stuck. Most of you guys are just doing everything you can to battle inflation. Most of you guys are making 20, 25 an hour, and you're still broke right now. Most of you guys are having a hard time just trying to get ahead. Most of you guys are just trying to figure out how the fuck you'll ever get ahead. Most of you guys are just looking for a fucking break because you've been getting your ass whooped financially in this economy for almost 2 fucking years now because of the Fed. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I don't trust Bitcoin right here. I love her. I want to be with her. I want to spend time with her. I want to be with her forever. And I'm going to spend the rest of eternity with her one day. Because I think in the future it is going to 100K, 200K. And I think it's going to be worth over $1 million of Bitcoin one day. And so technically, yeah, every day is a buying opportunity. But right here, right now, in the short term, I still think she goes lower and she hits the floor one more time. I would not be surprised, I would not be shocked at all to see Bitcoin go below 20K one more fucking time. I don't know. Maybe 15K was the floor. Maybe 15K was it. Or maybe this is more of that fake love bullshit. More of that me love you long time, me love you forever shit. Maybe this is some of that hoe shit. Where she makes you think she's the one. She makes you think that she's a changed person. Makes you think that you should accept her into your life. And she goes off and does some stupid shit. I'm not sure, America. But in this economy, in this environment, the way the world is right now, my executive orders remain the same. Fuck that shit! Put that bitch on her hands and fucking knees. And thank you for listening to the one, the only, the motherfucking general. Magallon Entertainment! Put that bitch on her fucking knees. Ladies and gentlemen, stay patient, stay ready, stay with it. Because we will get that buying opportunity. And we will continue to wait for it. Ladies and gentlemen, be ready.
Fuck 12, fuck SWAT, busting all the bells out the box. I just hit a lick with the box, had to put the stick in the box. Pour up the whole damn field, I'ma get lazy. I got the mojo deals, we been trapping like the 80s. She said the nigga so, got the cash out. Told him wipe a nigga no, say slash slash. I won't never sell my soul, and I can back that. And I really wanna know. I was at back, where the stash at? Cruise the city in a bulletproof Cadillac. Cause I know these niggas out there where the bag at. Gotta move smarter, gotta move harder. Nigga try to give me 5 mile water. I lay his ass down on my son, on my daughter. I had the Draco with me, Dwayne Carter. Lot of niggas out here playing, ain't ballin'. I done put my whole arm in the rim, Ben's Carter. And I know Poppy get a key for the quarter. Shotty barely seen the double C's, I bought her. Got a bitch that's looking like a Leah, she a model. I got the pink slip off my whip, keyless. Compton, I'm about to get the key to the city. Patty, light up, city. Forgetting out the coupe at the lot. Told him fuck 12, fuck SWAT. Busting all the bells out the box. I just hit a lick with the box. Had to put the stick in the box. Pour up the whole damn field. I'ma get lazy. I got the mojo deals. We been trapping like the 80s. She said the nigga so, got the cash out. Told him wipe a nigga no, say slash slash. I won't never sell my soul, and I can back that. And I really wanna know where you at, where? I've been moving them out. And steal it with me, then he got the blues in the pouch. Took her to the forest, put the wood in the mouth. Bitch, don't wear no shoes in my house. The private I'm flying in, I never wanna fly again. I take my chances in traffic. She sucking on dick, no hands with it. I just made her rolling plane like a landing strip. I'm a 2020 president candidate. I done put 100 bands on Zimmerman shit. I been moving real gangster, so that's why she pick a crit. Shawty call me Crisco, cause I pop my shit. Got it out the mud. There's nothing you can tell me. Yeah, when I had a job, South Street wealthy. Yeah, I the coupe at the lot. Told him fuck 12, fuck SWAT. Busting all the bells out the box. I just hit a lick with the box. Had to put the stick in the box. Pour up the whole damn field. I'ma get lazy. I got the mojo deals. We been trapping like the 80s. She said the nigga so, got the cash out. Told him wipe a nigga no, say slash slash. I won't never sell my soul, and I can back that. And I really wanna know where you at, where?